Hey guys, so here we are in Larry's hangar here, and this is his Saberwing. He switched out the motor, and this is a much powerful engine here, 200 horsepower, right in the high performance territory, if you want to say that. And unlike the prototype, you have a two-bladed prop here. And you said that you're actually working to get another prop fitted on the...
like ours, but set up for this.
Okay. All right, so we have Larry back here. Now, with your... First, I want to ask you about that cockpit. You have two iPads set up in there, and you said the data is being transmitted through Bluetooth.
Yeah, through the level here.
Okay, so that's the...
See all this, I just built this panel, so I'm still putting the rest of it back together. So
because I wanted to ask you, one of the complaints I've heard from other pilots who use an iPad or a tablet, they say it gets overheated in flight.
I don't have the air tubes on, but I have a mount here that I actually put fresh air flows on.
Okay. And have you said you're still testing this, or have you actually used it on?
Well, these are the two iPads I've been using for this whole year, a year now. But it's my panel before, I had an iPad on this side and an iPad on that side.
Oh, wow.
And I had my moving map on the other side, but it was hard for me when I was flying. I'm getting older and I can't see as good. I couldn't read the airport information I needed, so I redesigned the panel so I have both of them right in front of me. Okay,
awesome. Now, in terms, so what type of data do you get in the iPad? Do you get everything with
I got
flight or
USB in and out?
Okay.
All my engine instruments, artificial rising.
All of that on screen?
Yes.
That's beautiful. Do you mind sharing numbers in terms of price? What the setup costs?
Well, your iPads you can buy used or you buy new for. These are iPad Airs.
Okay.
So it depends on how much data you buy or how much storage it costs for iPads. So that can vary a lot. This one here I only spent $200 for it. I got it online used.
Okay. And the system itself that's transmitting the data.
Yeah, I think I paid $1,200 for the level, but you can actually send it in and get the GPS for ADS-B out compliant.
Oh yeah.
For $400 you can upgrade that.
Okay.
So that's what I've done, and then I have a MGL, which I spent $700 on my comm radio.
Okay.
The autopilot. What did we pay for the autopilot? 2,300.
Yeah,
2,300. And I got a True Track autopilot, and then I got a trig transponder.
That's awesome.
Same autopilot we were using.
Oh, okay. Works fine.
Yeah, it
works beautifully in flight. Okay. Now, speaking of numbers, since you are a true testament as to someone who's actually built and finished this aircraft, earlier you mentioned that it took you about 1.5 years to finish your build. Now, in terms of the numbers, so discussing with Bill earlier, he said, the kit starts at $28,500, and then depending on what you get, you can have a finished airplane around $40,000.
When I built this, I had complete. By the time I was done in the air, I was right at $42,000.
$42,000.
And that was flying. And I flew it for a year that way, but then
you went with the big engine.
Was, almost as much with the prop and engine.
Wow.
As what I already had in the airplane. So it depends on what you want to spend.
Right.
The corvair power is awesome choice because it flies wonderful.
Okay. So I honestly think that's usually what takes most of the, digs a hole in your pocket is your motor and avionics if you want to go full glass or whatever have you. But for this aircraft, $42,000, you were done and you were in the air.
And I was flying. I flew 100 hours that way.
Wow.
With zero problems.
All right, there you have it. This is beautiful. Now, actually, one more question. You said are you repainting the entire aircraft, or?
I am. When I put this engine on, it was 4 inches wider than the corvair. So I widened the cowling, I split it on the top and bottom on both sides, widened it out,
Okay.
reglassed it, and I'm repainting it, but now I'm going with base coat, clear coat. I just got a urethane 1-step on this, but I'm going with base coat, clear coat, so I'll have a lot shinier airplane. So
Awesome.
I painted all, and I redone my cowling paint already, everything that's off.
You know, honestly, I'm interested. What was the process like when you, because if this was a certified airplane, if you wanted to change any little thing, weight, you wanted to add weight, whatever have you have to go through a whole different,
an AMP.
Right. So what's the thought process like when you decide, okay, I want to get a bigger, more powerful engine, right, to get better performance from this aircraft? I'm assuming first you knew the limits of the airplane itself. And so what's the process like? Did you reach out to Bill and then talk your options?
I talked to Bill when I wanted to do the engine. I talked to him about it, and I told him I'm just going to go ahead with an engine. He said, well, 320 would be a great choice.
Okay.
And so first thing I did is I took the header tank out, and, and then I flew it that way with the corvair in it, with electric fuel pumps instead of a header tank.
Okay.
And then I extended my fuel tank, switched.
Oh, you can do that.
So what I did, this cap used to be over here, and I had 15 gallons aside.
Okay.
And so when I decided I wanted to have no header tank,
Right.
I went ahead and measured, because you know where your ribs are, everything's in there. So I measured it, marked it.
Okay.
And I took a saw, and I jigsaw, and I just cut me a hole in the top of the wing, and then I built me a header here, and sealed the whole tank in, moved the cap, cut this cap, it was over here, we took the hole saw and put it over here, and then glued it all back together.
So
it took me 3 days per wing. I took it off, I can actually put that little part there, I can put it under the wing, take the attach points off, go to the end of the wing, shake it off, roll it, set it in the back of my pickup, push it in, go home with it.
That's crazy.
So 3 days I actually cut the hole in the wing, and I worked too, so this was all in between working.
Right.
I changed it all, repainted the wing, brought it back, put it on, took the other wing. So in less than a week I did both wings, and then now I have 46 gallons instead of 30.
Oh wow. So basically you moved one tank and just extended your tanks. So I don't know how much fuel this engine burns, but do you see an increase in terms of your range, or I'm assuming this will probably burn a lot more fuel than.
When we went to Oshkosh, when you pull the power way back, it don't burn any more fuel. If you're going to still run the same numbers,
right,
you're still only burning so many BTUs, or so much fuel.
So at the same speed, we both burn the same amount.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, but you have the power if you need the.
So if I want to burn 10, 11 gallons an hour, I can.
Okay.
But first I have to have a prop.
Okay.
Right now I can't go over. I'm only burning 7 gallons.
Okay. Now I did. It says the Saberwing with top speed is 200 miles per hour.
Well, it's designed for 250.
Let's see, with that prop,
225.
with that prop,
Are you serious?
I've been at 200 with this prop, and I usually cruise 175, 180 right now.
Wow.
But
with this,
the 3-blade,
it should go more.
It should cruise well over 200.
Wow. So with this engine, you can go.
He'll be able to cruise around 200.
Cruise.
Wow.
I'm sure I could push 215, 220.
Now, last question. Do you plan on getting this IFR rated, or?
I'm not IFR rated, so maybe in time.
Okay.
But I've always been kind of budget minded, so I'm.
Hey.
So you spend a lot of money on it.
Hey, but at least it's functional. It's not like you just went out and spent the money. It's functional. Well, thank you so much. I mean, I'm like a kid at the candy store right now.